Welcome to the deep dive of Dvar Malchus, the Rebbe's Parsha Talks of the years 1991 and 1992, Tafshin Aleph and Tafshin Beis. My name is Hannah Margulies, and I'm so honored and grateful for this opportunity to dive into these texts together. This is part of the GeulaWives podcast. GeulaWives is all about living Geula in our marriages, revealing and tapping into and receiving the beauty, connection, peace, and joy, purpose that is possible in all of our marriages, living the marriages of our dreams and truly experiencing Geula. This specific series is focused on the Geula part of GeulaWives, as we really live with ideas of Mashiach and really live with these powerful concepts of what Geula is. In the Rebbe's words, it allows us as the Chassidus, as the mainstay of our home, to infuse our homes with the energy of Geula. And of course, that energy of Geula, that is the energy of Shalom Bayis, the energy of true and complete peace. So the merit of learning these talks, we should be able to have true Shalom Bayis within ourselves, our minds, and our heart, within us and our husbands, within us and our homes, and the ultimate home for God in this world. That is the true Shalom Bayis. Thank you for joining, and let's dive in. Baruch Hashem, we are heading into an incredible time of strength. We have Parshas Matos and Maasei. Matos is the idea of the strength of the tribes and this idea of a staff, which is the strengthening. And Maasei is these soul journeys, which are these 42 soul journeys that we go through in the desert, coming to a completion. And of course, the 42 soul journeys of the Jewish people in exile, and the 42 soul journeys that everyone has in their life. And how do we end off all this journey? With this deep strengthening of Chazak, Chazak, Neid, Chazek. We are finishing the fourth book of the Torah, Dvar. And the Rebbe says that there's a great strength in this, because if you look at a chair or something that wants to stand on its own, if it only has 3 legs, it doesn't have full stability. As soon as it has that fourth leg, that fourth pillar, it's already standing upright on its own. And so even though we haven't completed the whole Torah of Devarim, we haven't entered the 5th book, for the 5th book is the Mishnah Torah. It's very much like, gathering the energies of what we've covered and bringing it to new light. But the full strength of the Torah is present at this point. And so we're going into this month of Av with this incredible strength. And the Rebbe points out that it's not just, we're in a weak place and therefore we need to be strengthened. The time itself, this idea of Shabbos Chazak, of the time itself is one of strength. So already having that flip. And Rosh Chodesh Av is the 5th month from Nisan. And on the first day is the yahrzeit of Aaron HaKohen, which is the only yahrzeit, the only day of passing that we know in the entire Torah of someone. The patriarchs, the matriarchs, also Moshe and Miriam, we don't know their day of passing from the Torah itself. We can figure it out based on other dates, and we have a Masorah, we have a tradition. But the Torah doesn't spell it out for us. Only for Aaron HaKohen to spell it out on the 5th day, on the 5th month and the first day. And so what is this 5th month? It's the level of Yechida. It's the level of the essence of the soul. It's the idea of these high, great, mighty lights that are beyond any vessel. That is the power. It's connected to the pasuk of Pharaoh that, the 5th goes to Pharaoh, which is a Frachen de Kedushin. I don't know exactly how to say it, but it's like this idea of like these are holy bursting forth light, something that's above the normal order of spirituality. This is the idea of the level of 5. And then, of course, we have that permeated into the Rosh Chodesh. And the oneness of Rosh Chodesh, the oneness of the day, permeates the entire month. So what is this energy that we're permeated with? Who is Aaron HaKohen? He's a man of incredible Havas Yisrael. We know that Aaron HaKohen was mourned the greatest. Everyone, men, women, children, mourned Aaron HaKohen. Why? Because he brought peace between man and his fellow, between husband and wife, and between people. He drew everyone's hearts close to each other. And we can see this in his name. There's lots of different cool points that are brought out here, but one of them is this idea of Aaron starts with Aleph and Hey, which is the same way that the word Ahava begins, Aleph and Hey. And then you have this Resh. Resh is Rabbah. So this idea of Ahavas Rabbah is this great abounding love that the Jew is able to have for Hashem. It's all this great abounding love that we're able to have for each other as our fellow Jews. This great abounding love of Israel itself, not just of of an individual, but of the Jewish people. And then the last letter of Aaron's name is this Nun. And its Nun goes down below the line, right? It's not sitting on the line. If you spelled Aaron on on a piece of paper on a line, it goes below the line. It's this long letter that draws down all that great love of Israel into our lives, into this world, to give us the capacity to really be in this absolute love of each other. And so that energy is permeating this entire month of Av. And what could be stronger than this incredible Ahavas Yisrael? And so yes, this is actualized by giving tzedakah, by having that smile, by inviting that Shabbos guest, by having that sensitivity and that care. But it's not just limited to that individual action. It's a general attitude of this great and abounding love that Hashem has for us, that we are carrying in our hearts, and therefore allowing to flow over naturally into the acts of care and sensitivity and thinking of each other in these incredible ways. And so we all have this capacity in this month of Av to tap in. And normally, the way we used to think of it in times of exile was that, God forbid, the Beis Hamikdash was destroyed from this sinas chinam, from this baseless hatred, and therefore we have to fix it with Ahavas Yisrael. And the Rebbe says very powerfully here that the cause for exile has been rectified. We did it, everyone. Group high fives. We did it. The cause for exile has been rectified. Meaning that the Ahavas Yisrael that we are doing now is not to heal the past, it's actually connected to the future. It is a taste of Geula. The Ahavas Yisrael that we have now is not a cover-up for the negativity, it's an outpouring of the good. It's a taste of the Ahavas Yisrael that is present in the times of Geula. And so one of the treasures of Geula is this deep love that we have for each other, and the accessing of that now is from the treasure house of Geula that we're tapping into. And, this is a time where we want to have the clarity of where are we holding? What are we focusing on? What is the emphasis? And that is it very much that the Rebbe says very clearly, we are already standing on the other side of the Yericho, other side of Jordan, and we've actually already crossed to the East Bank, and then we've crossed to the West Bank, and we've gone into the land of Israel. And then we've gone towards Yerushalayim, and we've gone into the Beis Hamikdash, and we've even gone to the holies of holies. Where are we holding spiritually? In a place of already by the Beis Hamikdash. We're not far, we're not distant, we're not even seeing it at a distance. We're here, we're standing here. And it's so powerful because this is Matos Maasei, all these are in journeys, right? We're journeying, and where are we really always journeying? To the holies of holies. Right? That's where we really want to go to. And as we finish these last soul journeys, we go chazak, chazak, chazek, be strong, be strengthened. To know where are we holding? We're holding the place of the holies of holies. And to give ourselves the permission, to receive the permission from the Rebbe here, to be able to go there, to really trust, I can hang out in the holies of holies. I can hang out in this deep, real love and connection with God. And I can offer that to my fellow Jews, and I can offer that to myself. And to know that we don't need to be hanging out in anything lower than that, because we're worthy and fit for redemption. Mashiach now, l'chaim. To learn more about how GeulaWives can be part of your life and support you to live the marriage of your dreams, visit GeulaWives.org, consider joining the GeulaWives Circle for full support, or step into the light of breakthrough coaching. Looking forward to you experiencing your personal Geula and spreading that light to the entire world.